Hello, this is Dave at TitleSearch.com. This video we're going to be talking about doing title searches in the state of Maryland. Every state, as we know, has slightly different parameters on doing searches. Maryland, of course, like most states, the title records are housed at the county level, meaning that wherever the property is located, all of the documents that need to be searched are located in that county's various courthouses. In most cases, there are 3, sometimes 4 locations to pull documents from in each individual county. Maryland has 24 counties, and Baltimore technically is a city, but works like a county does in terms of keeping records. Maryland has, like many states do, foreclosure process, which is known as a judicial foreclosure process, meaning that a mortgage document is used instead of a deed of trust. A foreclosure on a mortgage will have to go through the court system, and a judicial status, meaning that a private trustee can't process a foreclosure. It has to go through the court. The foreclosure process in Maryland requires a 3-week notice, consecutive weeks of notice published in the newspaper prior to a foreclosure. Coincidentally, it does not require any direct notice made to the borrower. Some states require that certified mail or some direct notice is made to the borrower. In Maryland, only a 3-week notice prior to the foreclosure auction is required. Maryland is a race notice state for property records, meaning that first in time gets first priority of records. So if you record a deed, somebody records a deed 2 seconds later, yours comes first. Yours has priority in most cases. There's a few exceptions to that. Maryland has an adverse possession provision, so that if you are a person who has possessed a property in an open manner, hostile to the property owner, and in a notorious method, meaning that it's out in the open, it's not hidden, for 20 years, you may have some claim to own that property. Maryland's laws regarding a deceased spouse property ownership typically go something like, if there's a spouse and surviving minor children, each group will have half ownership in the property if there's no will or no other provisions made. In Maryland, a judgment against a person recorded properly in that county in the civil court judgment records will attach as a lien to any property that person owns at that point or in the future. So judgment attaches by statute as a lien. Mechanics liens have protection for contractors, for materials providers, even companies that rent equipment to a property being constructed or being altered. A mechanics lien will protect those parties. Coincidentally, in Maryland, even architects who provided engineering or drawings to a property are protected under the mechanics lien statute in Maryland. Of course, these ideas are not legal advice. They don't cover all the laws in Maryland. There may be exceptions to this, but just some interesting things about how title searches work in Maryland and what goes into them. If you need more information, you can reach us at our website, TitleSearch.com. We'd be glad to help. If you have questions, you can call us up anytime.